Hi, I'm Anissa Wright. I'm going to be talking to you about literacy remediation. So, I am a teacher in West Virginia. I'm married. I have 3 pets, but I don't have any kids yet. I have a bachelor in elementary education, K through 6, from a university in my state. And since I got my bachelor's in 2019, I have been teaching for 6 years in 3 different counties, 3 different schools. I've taught in the general education, special education, and intervention settings, and I'm a certified special education teacher. And I love teaching kids to read. That's my favorite thing. I'm going to go through the 5 components of reading, how they connect to writing, and a strategy for teaching each component. So, phonological awareness is the sounds in spoken language. You can use their classroom spelling words to break words into their sounds. I have students break sounds in words with their fingers and clap syllables, and I explicitly teach them the difference. And this helps them to be able to write words out because sometimes they struggle with knowing that ending sound or just knowing a sound in the word. So that consists of all of these different things listed in this umbrella. So for phonics, that's the written representation of those sounds. So a student may struggle with responding to a prompt and with spelling words with patterns they're unfamiliar with. So teach students phonics patterns and syllable types explicitly. Have them spell and read nonsense words to sound all words out when reading instead of guessing. Some words don't follow a typical pattern, so we would teach them using this red word routine, which is Ort Gillingham based. This is 6 syllable types, and technically there are 7, but I like this graphic. For fluency, a student should be able to read words quickly without sounding them out around the end of second or beginning of third grade and with correct expression. Not being able to read accurately will impact a student's ability to understand the structure of a paragraph and be able to read and respond to a prompt. Decodable readers that follow their phonics skills that they're learning in class will be helpful to students struggling with fluency. For vocabulary, I was recently trained that vocabulary can be synonymous with background knowledge. So, a student will struggle to read, understand, and use a word in their writing that is not within their prior knowledge. I like Freyer models for teaching vocabulary. In younger grades, you can change up the boxes and maybe have them draw a picture or use it in a sentence. So, for comprehension, students should be able to ask and answer questions about a text that they're reading, either by some type of multiple choice or other task, or essay question for writing. Graphic organizers help students organize information from a text and be able to apply it to other texts that they're reading independently. For writing, it's important to journal each day because it shows how their writing grows over a period of time and they write independently. Reading and writing are reciprocal, so by learning to write, they can start to understand text structure better. For assessment, it's important to assess students regularly to be able to update their goals and their groups for reading. Their needs could change depending on how they're responding to interventions. Formative assessments, such as classroom tests and assessments completed for interventions, will help you place students and understand where to begin an instruction. A self reflection data notebook will help them track their scores and take leadership of their own learning. Using websites such as Google Forms, Blooket, or Kahoot, you can create assignments and they will grade them for you. iReady is a website I've used at multiple schools, and I like it because the diagnostic assessment levels students by components of reading. It flags them when they've rushed so I can reset their test, and it provides one-to-one instruction, either PDF forms that I can print or they're online. They can do it online. For how a reading specialist can help staff, I can attend your PLC meetings to help interpret and discuss data while giving tips, resources, and supplies for instruction. I can find or help find reading intervention programs that I know work from experience or through research. I can help teachers understand the MTSS process and help dyslexic kids get identified. And I can work with small groups and provide reading interventions. using a program. This is my references. Thank you.